and she's at the top of the ground. And a chance for her maybe to pick up that big check.
Yeah, she's back on baby flow tonight. It looks like it was a wise choice.
All right.
So this little horse is absolutely flies, and she gets out of there at 13.76. So good for Fallon Taylor. She's had a little trouble hitting barrels on her. No problem tonight. 13.76. That's the lead right now.
So that AQHA WPRA barrel racing of the year getting it done in round 6. And here comes Christy Laughlin.
All right, Christy's coming in on movement. She's 6th in that average. She's won about $21,000. Good second barrel. Watch her set up this third turn. Keeps that nose inside. Keeps the shoulder up. Lots of momentum out of it at 13.87. Boy, we're in for a fast one tonight. That puts her in second place.
These ladies also competing for that Jerry Ann Taylor WPRA Best Dressed Award. It's a $5,000 check when it's all said and done. Alan Taylor making a run at that. She also has the lead right now, 13.76, and here comes Michelle McLeod.
Yeah, she comes in 5th in the average. She's had a solid week until right there. There are only 4 girls that actually have clean runs. Michelle McLeod was 5th. She hit a barrel a little earlier. 13.88. She lopes out, but she's going to get 5 more seconds added onto that. 18.88 for Michelle McLeod. That's too bad.
Mary Walker within an eyelash of actually getting the go-round win in round number 5. She and Latte starting to put it all together.
All right, 2 good turns. They've hit a couple barrels earlier, but she's cleaned it up. And wow, that's a tight turn. Comes out a little high off it because of that at 13.64. Holy cow, Mary Walker, she is getting hot.
Now that was the AQHA WPRA Horse of the Year a year ago, and of course the world champion. And now Sherry Serby just kind of holds your breath as you watch her. Number 1 in the world, number 1 in the average, and absolutely mistake-free.
Yeah, mistake-free right now. She's averaging about 13.78 100ths on every run, and she beats that tonight, 13.75. That puts her in second place. She is on a record mission right now.
Trying to place in her 6th consecutive round. She won round 1, she won round 2. Drula Churchill. Already a very tough go-around.
Yeah, again, a tough go-around. Worm kind of got a little grindy on that first barrel. Good second barrel. And a great third barrel. So she sped things up. Maybe a hair of a mistake on the first one has cost her a little bit. Puts her still in the top 5 right now at 13.93.
Sydney Blanchard getting ready to go. 7th in the average.
All right, goes to the left barrel first. That's all right. Oh, it just came out a little bad off that left barrel and just set up her run to hit the second barrel. And you know, everything is so important on that turn and how they come out of that first one. They only have about 4 strides between the first barrel and the second barrel. It doesn't take long. And if you come out wrong, you don't have a lot of time to reposition your horse. Things happen awfully fast in this arena. That's too bad right there for Sydney.
Shadow Brazil, she's made a little over $6,000, but she's rock solid in that average race. Number 4, you know, you can tell she gets a little more comfortable every night.
Yeah, she is getting comfortable, and this horse is just faster and faster.
And it's this barrel right here. She's got to keep that momentum that she is.
Yeah, good point. She picked a better spot. She's been getting that figured out. 14.09. Like you said, Jeff, she's one of 4 good ladies that have not hit a barrel and had 4 clean runs, or 5 clean runs. She's going to stay right there in the average, solid.
You know, Trevor, every night he's made sure that he's gotten into a position where he can watch that run. I'll probably offer a little bit of critique for Shadow as you see that Gene Winters knocks down barrel number 2.
Yeah, a little Zan, you can tell this horse, it's fun to watch this horse run just a fiery little pattern, but those turns are getting tighter and tighter every night, and got her tonight at 5-second penalty. See her going into it right there. You know, if you've never been on a barrel horse of this caliber, you have no idea. I'd rather ride Bronx tonight than ride one of these. They are so athletic and so strong on those turns.
They are fine-tuned, as you see Jane Melby. $6,000 so far in the bank. Top go around. Mary Walker has the lead. 13.64. Barrel number 3 comes down.
Yeah, she would have been 13.91. Add 5 to that. 18.91, and you can see, you know, if you relax one stride going into these barrels, you got to really pick your spot. try to get your horse driven past there, but that's much easier said than done, trust me.
Lisa Lockhart, she won last night, had a time of 13:72. That'd be second best tonight. She was kind of late in that batting order too, so a little deeper ground has not phased her.
Yeah, but great second barrel. Boy, Louis got so much strong power out of the turns, and look at the acceleration. 1387. Great run. That will let her move into about fourth, maybe splitting fourth to Christy Laughlin.
Here comes a horse that's an absolute rocket. Taylor Jacob won round 3 with a time of 13:65. Came back and won round 4, time of 13:49, just 3/100ths off the arena record. And when she's left him standing, she has been hard to beat.
Oh boy, and look out. This is a tight run right here. Bo is on it. Good turn. All right, Taylor, let's see if you've got enough left. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He just blew the doors off the arena record. Oh, my goodness.
By a mile.
Oh, my goodness. Look how tight
Holy
that turn
crap.
was. Holy cow. 13:37. That is unbelievable.
And I'm not so sure that horse didn't have another gear.
Oh, God.
Holy cow. Kaylee Bass next to go.
What a tough act to follow if you're Kaylee Bass, and she's been doing fantastic. She's third in the average. Ooh, that was close. The barrels are up. She's going to hang on to the average. That's a great run, but 14 and 5/100ths. Wow, that's not much after that 13:37. What a run. Boy, Kaylee, third in the average. You want to stay there. That's over $30,000. You don't want any of those tight turns after that.
I'd be curious to see Taylor at the top of the ground on that horse. That's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Oh, man.
Bo's amazing. And here comes Brittany Posey, two-time world champion, won the world title in 07, won it again in 2009.
Well, this is a 5-year-old she got on tonight. This is Superfly, and I'll tell you, that's a great run right there. Brittany has been kind of changing horses. She didn't get to ride her great horse Duke, and look at that. 13:69. That is a great run for Brittany.
Barrel racers have been amazing tonight. New arena record, 13:37. Gosh.
All right. Sabrina Ketchum, I think this is a horse change too. She's on a mare called Uno. Sabrina's trying to get things rolling. Good run. Good clean run. This looks fast. Good acceleration out of it. 14:22. That'll be it for her. But what about Taylor Jacob? I'm still just like, holy cow, did I see that?
That was amazing. As we gets her parents right there starting to celebrate a little bit. Run, Bo, run. I'm not sure he touched the ground after about the first barrel. That horse can fly.
You know, Taylor Jacob, she was a breakaway roper and a goat tire all through college till her senior year on Bo. Wow. She is a barrel racer now, and she is the fastest girl this building's ever seen.
That is exactly right.
Dude.
You look at these Justin Boots results. What a parade of world champions that are right behind her, too. Mary Walker, Brittany Posey, Sherry Serby.